gonna watch Mizkif while I wait.
Pretty much can't.
Yeah.
But I know nowadays people have like eggs that they like stick in their vagina. I don't know how it works. All right, I watched like 3 episodes of Futurama.
Oh, I've heard it. Yeah, to tighten your vagina, you put eggs
40?
in there.
Oh.
Like sex, like
well,
vagina
who cares?
eggs.
You know what I mean? Hey, if you're 40 years old and it's tough, that means you have to have more sex. Am I right, boys? Am I right? Pretty good shit, right?
And he said, well, if you're pregnant, it's not for me. And so we went to the store and got a pregnancy test, and it at that time came out positive. And so he didn't believe the pregnancy test, so we went over to another store and bought 2 expensive tests, and both of those came out positive also.
When you found this out, Mr. Baker, what was your first thought?
But now
I went on the internet. I Googled what can cause a false positive. And there's only 4 conditions that a false positive will show up on a pregnancy test.
There are so many shirts.
Obviously,
which one
number 1 is pregnancy.
I need a recommendation.
Number 2 is ovarian cancer. Number 3
Bro, it's up to you.
is uterus cancer. Number 4 is any cancerous tumors in the uterus. I never slept that night because the only thing that's going through my mind is the obvious. Well, I know she's not pregnant because I had a vasectomy.
God, so did she cheat on him again? Did she cheat the cheater?
If you want more episodes of Paternity Court, make sure to subscribe.
I already
for
did.
a minute that this
Absolutely.
was him.
But
And so you thought for a minute.
But I don't get it. Why don't they just get a DNA test?
Oh, she goes, I'm dying of ovarian cancer.
What?
She
I have every symptom because she went and researched.
looked up the same thing.
Yes.
But he still got my sister pregnant. Now they have 4 kids and they are
Streamer, stop pausing.
So the vasectomy
Streamer,
still could make
stop
you have a
pausing.
kid.
I'm trying to watch.
This is
I
interesting.
looked up the same thing the following day and, read the cancer. So that's when I thought maybe I had cancer, because you could have the bloating belly just like you are pregnant. And I didn't feel pregnant. I've had 8 children of my own. I know what it feels like to be pregnant. Once I read that, we went to the emergency room. We waited around for 5 hours in the emergency room, and Mr. Baker actually
This is an
left
intense
to go
boss
get
fight.
me something to eat. And
Bro, 8 children? That thing must be a fucking national monument at this point. It must be like a certified cave. What the fuck is 8? Those things probably just walk out.
Streamer.
For error, like, how you doing, Mom?
Streamer, stop.
8 children. Jesus
Play
fucking
video.
Christ.
when he came back, I had already found out that I was 3.5 months pregnant.
And so at that point, Mr. Baker, when you find out she is pregnant, is that a new set of worry and mistrust?
You could only imagine what was going through my mind.
Yes. I can understand why you had doubt. And I can most certainly understand why that opened up another can of worry worms for you.
I couldn't believe it myself.
Yo.
I just took it as that it was a total miracle from God because of the baby. I quit drinking. So I just took it from God that he put this baby in my stomach.
Don't bring God into this, man. All right, he was golfing. All right, don't bring him into this.
To save me from my drinking, and also I was taking pills.
There's
Oh,
another
shit.
part to this, Your Honor. Our one regret was that we never had a child together. We contacted a gentleman who is the predominant specialist on vasectomy reverse in the entire nation, located in San Diego. And they
Yo, Lud. What do you want? What do you say?
Ludwig
Is it about
type?
the
Wait, is Ludwig watching Mizkif?
the thing? Want to just do next week?
Oh, nice. Now I get
Next week,
everyone.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Lud, bye. All right,
Now
I'm
everyone
looking.
watches me, because why would you watch Miz when you can watch Ludwig watching Miz, or you can watch me watching Ludwig watch Miz? That way, I get all the viewers. I'm the best.
Isn't that just a Schlatt doll?
I'm the king
Why
reactor
is that?
here.
Why is the Schlatt doll being all kawaii? Oh, it's for Mitsuhito.
But then again, I have Dark Souls music, but I don't
What are
feel like
those?
muting it.
I bought 5
I'm
They're
just
just
committed.
red T-shirts.
Make it sick. I bought 5 red shirts. And then if you buy 5 blue shirts, we can do family
Streamer, can you wait? This is Ludwig's chat. Wait, hold on. I don't want him to know.
No, it's not.
Probably make them wear that
Streamer,
around the house.
can you
Bad.
please
Occasionally,
play
but-
the
If you don't
video?
come to dinner with your
It
both
was
losers on
entertaining,
board,
and you
I
aren't.
don't know. Yeah, alright, so it's Target versus Best Buy. Chat. Fun as fuck. Lud, if you want to do it anytime next week, I'm 100% down. Just literally say the day, alright? Any day of the week, I'm down. I know you're busy today.
Read your chat.
In-house today?
Streamer,
Wait, and Soda's here? What did Soda say? Wait, the gang's all here. Wait,
streamer,
why is Chance here?
stop talking.
He's just live.
Sodapoppin is reacting
And
to
play
Ludwig,
video.
reacting to you. There's a lot going on. It's a lot of
That's great content.
a lot of pressure. Lud, I have a
Yeah, but I'm
sponsor
winning
for 2
because
hours.
I'm watching. I'm watching.
I
I don't know if you
Ludwig
want to do
watch
it in
Mizkif.
like 3 hours.
And Ludwig is just watching Mizkif.
You guys all just want to watch this video about the man who had a vasectomy 30 years ago?
can you-
Oh, and Schlatt's here. Yo, Schlatt, I got
Streamer.
you.
Oh, I'm so mad. Oh my god, I'm actually so mad.
chat,
Stop.
look at this.
I hate streamers. Streamer. Oh my god.
Look at that. Wait, Soda, if you're here.
I like how he shows it expecting a reaction.
Streamer, can you make
You know, because he like
Other
it's just a
streamer,
fucking stuffed animal, but
please
he shows it, it's just
start
like,
the video.
Whoa! Like when a kid shows their drawing. It's-
What did he say?
Whoa!
I had him muted. What did he say?
He's gone? Lud's gone too? Wait, everyone just left. It's because I mentioned Russell. I should have never
Streamer,
mentioned Russell.
can you start
should've never-
video?
I should have never mentioned
Oh,
Russell.
PogChamp,
Soda probably thinks I'm talking about him moving in. And he just,
PogChamp,
immediately wanted
play.
to. I get it.
Play video.
I like how
Play
all of you guys
video.
start subbing when the fucking big streamers
Play
start
vi-
watching my streams. So you can get
I'm
triple
pausing
free,
my champs, boys.
free sounds. You cheater.
He may
I know what you're
resume
doing.
the video.
You don't sub the entire time, but when the big boys start watching, you start subscribing so that way you can get the alert on 3 different streams.
Hello?
They're both shitting on you? Good.
Stop talking.
Good. Guess what?
Please,
They're both talking
Ms.
about
Kif,
me in front of their
can
audience.
you
That's exactly what I
Play
want.
the video.
Oh, once you
You're
press
not
play,
They
as
sent us a packet
Wait, S-fans watching too? Is everyone just
PogChamp?
watching my... Okay.
Fuck!
because we discussed getting a reversal so that we can have
so
a child.
mad.
And when we thought about it, we have 11 children, 5 grandchildren. Here, forget it. And we threw the package away. And then 6 months later, we regretted that we threw it away and we ordered a second one. And then we went through the same process again, and regrettably, we threw away that second one.
And that's exactly what I did with my mobile research, and I regret it to this day.
And now your wife is pregnant.
You know, my attitude is very simple. It better be a miracle from God.
So to keep you guys all updated, they first met by the girl and the guy. He went to her house to do some plumbing, and
Streamer,
he went over and laid
the
down the
thing
pipe.
is,
Now, the thing is,
I'm just gonna be
his
honest.
pipe doesn't have a spout.
I
and
really don't
he got a
care
vasectomy.
what you have
So
to say.
They already had 5
Your
kids.
words
Now they have
mean
5
nothing
kids with
to
each
me.
other. They're married.
With this
she
video-
all of a sudden became pregnant and doesn't
This
know who the
video
father
means
is,
everything to me.
even though they're married.
And you
She
keep
was
pausing
drinking
it
a lot, so she
to
doesn't know
speak.
if she got blacked out and had sex.
This
with
And you,
feels
wow, you
like
were
a personal
in your 40s.
attack.
Yeah, 45.
Please
So,
resume
and, you
the
know,
video
because
and
of
shut.
everything, and he doubted it. We at
All right, I've
least
got
took
this ready.
20 ultrasounds. We went and had 20 ultrasounds of the 3D, 4D to see what the baby looked like, to see if it looked like him.
And it must be hard to really wrap your head around the fact that your husband is 49. That already, I mean,
Yeah.
Damn.
we're-
as men age, their sperm count dwindles as well. It's not.
Wait, really? I thought dudes in their 60s
I was gonna
still
paste
have
it.
kids.
I was
didn't know
gonna
there
paste
sperm
it.
count.
I was gonna paste it. Unban me now.
Yes.
Let me
Just women.
speak.
That's true.
I've got the
Well, at
mess.
this point, the court would like to
Bang!
call an
Streamer,
expert
can you tell the
witness,
other streamer to
Dr.
start the
Jamila
other
Gator
video?
from Rise Wellness and Spa. Jerome, can you please escort Ms. Gator into the courtroom?
Miss Gator. What kind of name is that?
Read my
Hello,
message,
Dr.
streamer.
Gator. Hello. Thank you so much for joining us. We've been talking to Mr. and Ms. Baker. They have a very interesting situation where Mr. Baker admits that he had a vasectomy almost 20 plus years ago.
Wow.
And Ms. Baker, at 45 years old, becomes pregnant. And so we need to rely on you to give us some insight as to the possibility of a 49-year-old
miracle.
man that has had a vasectomy being able to father
Egg fuck,
a
stop
child.
pausing video,
Well,
trying
a
to
49 to
enjoy here.
50-year-old man really doesn't have issues with fertility typically. 85% of sperm counts at that age are going to be normal. As you age, it's really more the quality of the sperm, and that tends to be affected by lifestyle factors such as smoking and drinking.
Okay.
However, in Mr. Baker's case, he's had a vasectomy, and if it was a successful vasectomy, then the sperm count should be 0, and it would be impossible for him to father a child.
I don't get it.
Yo, Miz, I love you, man. You've become my favorite streamer over the years I've watched at Mizkif.
You've only been sub for 5 months. Anyway, so I don't understand. What is this? Isn't a vasectomy when you just take out the balls? How is it not like how do you don't go like, oh, it wasn't successful, did we get it? Oh, you snipped the tubes. Oh.
Thank you.
What does it become like a ramp for the sperm? I don't understand. How do you know if it's not successful or not? Like, I don't get it.
But what often happens is that men don't do the proper follow-up after the vasectomy to ensure that it was, in fact, successful.
And what is that
if only I
follow-up
just- oh, okay.
exactly?
Typically 3 months and then again a year later for follow-up.
All right, and so, Mr. Baker, did you do the 3-month follow-up?
Yes, Your Honor.
And at that time, were you told that the vasectomy, the procedure had gone well?
I was good to go. I was cleared.
You were?
Yes.
Okay, and so he did that, and
So
then
she
what would be
cheated
the
on his kid.
next
There's no shot.
step after that, Dr. Gator?
Well, then to follow up again at a year to make sure that the vasectomy did not fail.
Did you follow up at a year?
She looks like a watermelon.
Mr. Baker,
No, Your Honor.
you did not.
And that's typical. Only 8% of men do their year follow-up. But the
That's typical from men.
Really?
yes.
Oh, with a procedure that important?
Well, usually the second follow-up procedure was if you failed the first one. But if you passed the first one and you have, 0 sperm count, then you were good to go.
Nah,
Okay.
he was just
The
lazy.
year follow-up
He
is
was just lazy.
actually
So what happens
like
when
we
you
were
get a
talking about before,
vasectomy?
to
Do you
make
just
sure that
come
the
dust?
vasectomy doesn't fail. It's very
Or is
rare,
there
but
semen,
in
like, dead when
in
it
about
comes out?
4,000 cases, the vas deferens, which is the tube that carries a sperm, that's what we cut during the procedure. And very rarely that tube can grow back over time. So when we ask you to follow up at a year's time, we're checking a sperm count to make sure that there's still no sperm and to make sure that that tube did not grow back
His
So you
wife is
basically
just
come
sitting there
goo
like,
with
what
no
the
living
fuck
things
is
in
she
it.
saying?
together.
And that was the
Okay.
follow-up that he missed,
Correct.
where they would have checked to see if potentially it almost would have reconnected itself.
Reconnected, exactly. So
Oh
when
my
we look
God,
at this,
what?
it does not make it impossible for
Oh
him
my
to
God.
father a child. He should have about a 1.5% chance of fathering a
A
child.
what?
Very, very slim,
Yes,
but possible.
possible. It only takes 1 sperm.
Ms. Baker, based upon what you've heard, Dr. Gator explained to us today, how are you feeling now?
I just believe that the Lord,
Oh my God.
had this happen.
And
Honestly, I'm gonna start believing it. The Lord made this happen. If 1 in 4,000 shot and then a 1.5% chance after the 1 in
Stop saying my
4,000
name.
shot that the vasectomy was a failure, that he had a baby
Streamer,
and it was 1.5%
stop talking.
chance, I'm gonna start believing it. Honestly, what the fuck?
so you are hanging your hat on the 1.5% because you truly believe
I get mad
this
when
is
people bring
your
up this
husband's
God
child.
crap.
Could be.
And Mr.
in this
Baker,
shit. I don't
your
know.
At first,
contention
I didn't believe this at all, but you know what? It could be.
is if in fact this child is not your biological child, you are going to leave the relationship.
Your Honor, how could you trust? Well, I blanked out. I didn't know. I mean, how could you trust? I don't mean to sound cold. I love my son. I love him with all my heart. Your wife's drowning, your son's drowning, and you're right there, and you have to you want to save them both, but you can't save them both.
But the girl on the other side of the street is looking beautiful.
I mean, it's an impossible decision. I mean, like I said, Your Honor, today there's a lot at stake here. Not just for me. I mean, that little boy who loves daddy.
Exactly.
You know, our children, I mean, devastating. I mean, we have a blended family that people only dream of because our children love each other and they're best friends and they support each other. I mean, you're talking about a devastating end result.
Shut the fuck up, man.
If this comes back anything other than a miracle from God.
This guy's kind of an ass. This guy is kind of an ass.
I hate them all. I hate every person on my screen, including Mizkif.
Like the way he said that came off very selfish to me. Just very selfish in the way he spoke about it. I get that they're gonna part ways if she did cheat on him. I totally understand that. But the way he talked about it, it sounded very selfish.
Play the video!
You know, I in my heart of hearts believe it is Mr. Baker's. I do not recall any other guy doing anything to me while I had drank. There's no recollection. This man is the love of my life, and I would be devastated if that son came out not his.
What is going on this episode? It's a tearjerker. It's political. This is intense.
You're right. Where's my music?
Do you want to watch paternity court on TV?
No, that's why I'm here. Hurry up.
And
here we
they
go.
read as follows.
Here we go.
In the case of Baker versus Baker, when it comes to 3-month-old Caleb Baker,
No shot.
it has been determined by this court, Mr. Baker, you are the father.
Oh! All right! Whoa, that's a rare drop! I didn't need to see that. I didn't need to see that.
You know, this is a courtroom where very special things happen, right, bro? But this, I must say,
It's just been a very tough road. And we've had to rebuild walls that were broken down.
No, speaking of walls that have been broken down, she must be loose like a wizard's sleeve. My God. 8 fucking kids, all this sex that they have, have a 1 in 4,000 drop rate. Insane.
Thank you.
We help restore lives that were destroyed because of actions that we made.
Good for them.
But I wouldn't trade
Yet
the
another happy
relationship
ending
with
for
the
him.
love of my life, and I thank God for his blessings. And
Ms. Baker, I have to say, there was one thing you said in your testimony is you felt like maybe
Bro, right there, she gave me an older cutie Cinderella vibe.